the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bucs and the Falcons, and it's all up next.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new, and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games are ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing is Cousins. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing, Cousins. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding, offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down. Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They stay on the ground with White. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Last week in the wild card win, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and...
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. David Onyemata gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
In motion left, Godwin.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 27. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Cousins. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
That's complete to Mooney. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Mayfield looks to throw.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run here with Irvin, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
.47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Now 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. To throw, Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. David Onyemata. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Now Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins.
Got a man, it's London.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Cousins to throw it.
This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing, Mayfield. That is caught. Cooper fast with a feet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Slot man moves right. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Jake Camarda now.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
3rd and 3.
Cousins now.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Throwing is Cousins.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Robinson up the middle.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing, Cousins.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Cousins. Flushed out right. Powerful running. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2nd and 5.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In motion, the tight end.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. Who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield now. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson, who was tough to stop in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Once again, it's Irving. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
To throw, Mayfield.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Mayfield off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Cousins. Dancing away at the 30. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Cousins.
That is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Robinson, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
On the handoff, McClellan.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the draw, Robinson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Robinson with another carry.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
But whatever was said in the locker.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Cousins. Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error.
Still
Stay
first down.
alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. To throw is Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throw.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Coup for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A run up the middle with Irving. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's caught, Cooper. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They'll try it now with Irving. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson, nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Play fake. Cousins. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Robinson on a give right side. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Over the middle, Cooper with it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Cousins now.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now back to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield.
He's got Otten.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
That one goes for 8 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route, and they just executed that one pretty well.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Mayfield now. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mike Evans from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.